Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling Gad Smith. This video tonight is gonna be for my the NXT Go Home show before Takeover this Sunday. So I'm just gonna get right into it. Like I said, the first thing I think is gonna end up happening because we are gonna get a confrontation between a lot of people for all these matches. Because I'm telling you, the first thing that's gonna end up happening is probably gonna be a confrontation between Breezango and Imperium for the tag team titles. 'Cause I think they're already on the card. Because I'm 100% that's going to end up happening. Because I think that's going to end up happening because Breezango and Imperium are having a solid, really good rivalry between the teams. Because Imperium has been showing back up from England and the USA. Because I pretty think they're going to do that. The second prediction I'm making is the Finn Balor Kyle O'Reilly thing. Because see, the reason why I think this is gonna be so epic, like the go home show is gonna be greater, probably better than AEW tonight. But I'll get into my AEW predictions anyway. Is because here's my thing: the idea of somebody from the Undisputed Era becoming NXT champion besides Finn Balor besides Adam Cole and Finn Balor, is not really astounding to me. I'm just glad that NXT is kind of going in a different direction, which is really good because they kind of need to do that anyway. They kind of need a solid like a way to go because realistically they can't really realistically they need Kyle O'Reilly to kind of put because I want to see what they can do with him. Meaning, if they do separate the Undisputed Era or if they put them all together, can he go after a singles title by himself? And that's my thought to it. Because I think they can do it. He's been a I think 4-time tag team champion because he's won the belts before. And the thing is, like they're a great tag team. He's a great tag team, especially he's a great singles guy. But the opportunity to get the number one contender spot for a mainstream NXT title is pretty hard to get. So I'm thinking that's gonna end up I think it's gonna be good. I want to see I really want to see the confrontation. I do want to see if there's gonna be a promo battle, because the thing about Finn Balor that we don't really know with this heel, like the Prince Balor, I don't think he's not really taking him as a threat. Because even when I look at him sometimes, I think that he's so used to defending that belt and trying to make it a brand, and him trying to be the big dog of NXT, is that it's not really it's not really hard to understand because everybody's waiting for this. NXT has been kind of pushing this every year, and I'm glad they're pushing this now because we need this. We need this war to happen. We need it to happen now. And the thing that kind of gets me a bit is that we're doing this thing. We're kind of pushing this brand out and doing stuff and doing what we need to do because nowadays, it's like I said, it's the same thing with Damian Priest and Johnny Gargano's confrontation, which I really wish it wasn't in a. I really think EO and Damian Priest are gonna end up standing tall because Johnny Gargano is a great guy, but him having the North American title, he's already become a Triple Crown champion. And I'm thinking because he wants Damian Priest, because Damian Priest actually puts up a fight, I think that's going to end up happening. I think Legado del Fantasma are going to end up probably trying to get involved with Imperium and Breezango's thing because I really think they want to get those titles now. I think they've been asking for one. I haven't really seen that. I haven't really seen that much of. I've seen a lot of Bronson Reed, but Bronson Reed is the one guy I think can end up getting a title. It's just not gonna be against Johnny. It might be against Kyle O'Reilly because if he gets a shot at him, this is the thing. If he gets a shot at him, it would be fine. And I kind of want to see him go after. I do kind of want to see him if he can take on Ciampa because Ciampa, I don't know what they're doing with him, and I think that him and Jake Atlas are gonna have a non-sanctioned match, like a blow-off match at Takeover, because that rivalry is kind of in a it's kind of in like a it's like a medium size. It's kind of like a nice medium size heat. And this is the thing: Ciampa can get heat easily because he's a heel. He can get it without even picking up anything. Like I said, with that, I think that's gonna be a nice setup for that. I think it's gonna be like I said. I think like the confrontation of Kyle O'Reilly and Finn having at the end of the show would be better because that would be the nice thing to send off for the go home show. And then AEW, on the other hand, there's a lot of stuff going on because Cody's coming back. Cody's back. So I'm thinking he's probably going to go after the Dark Order. He's probably going to end up doing it. Mark Quinn is actually going to go against Chris Jericho tonight because I'm pretty sure they're going to do that and try to do that till like at least next week or like closer to the anniversary special on October 14th because I think that's what they're really going to do. And I'm thinking because here's the thing I think that it's probably one a private party, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Mark Quentin. It's not the other dude. It's not because he wouldn't just hit a dude. They have to be close enough to get Matt Hardy. And private party will both turn heel. That's the thing. It can't be one of them. It has to be both of them. So even if he beat, the thing about Chris Jericho is that he is a legend, and that's why I think AEW wants him to kind of take on the young talent because he's like a Hogan in the NWO, WCW feeling because it feels like a big episode of WCW, just without Vince Russo and Eric Bischoff and Mongo and Bobby the Brain Heenan. Because they don't know, they really don't know what to do, and this is the kind of thing with like with archers that Lance Archer, they don't know what to do with him. And I'm thinking he's probably gonna end up working with Taz and Ricky and Brian Cage because they don't want to do anything with him. And it's sad because it's like the match I'm hoping we'll get that match tonight because I'm thinking we might get that 6-man tag match. I'm thinking the Young Bucks are probably gonna end up explaining their actions. I think Kenny is gonna finally do something instead of trying to cheer on Hangman for AEW because, like I said, it's a lot because they're trying to do so much and it just doesn't work. And I'm kind of feeling, like I said, guys, I'm kind of feeling like not indecisive, but kind of I'm not really up in arms about it because my brain's telling me another story, and this is the thing about my brain that I'm kind of working with a little bit is that their biggest thing is that they're trying to push NXT its height. And you can do that, which works fantastically by the way. I just think them going at the rate they're going with doesn't really work out so well. That's my button on this situation because I'm thinking they're going this way. I'm thinking they're going up and down, going left and right, up and down, left and right. But my brain's telling me, no, they're not going to go that way because there's a problem in that sense. There's a problem in that sense because they're trying to push the NXT title. They're trying to put the NXT title onto somebody else, which is good. I mean, not the NXT, the AEW title onto Lance. He's just not gonna get it. Eddie Kingston is, like I said, Pac is coming back this week, so which means he's probably gonna be coming back tonight because he's gonna end up coming back to Death Triangle. They're going to get rid of Eddie. They're going to stop fighting and going after because Eddie Kingston with Death Triangle isn't really helping them. I'm going to say this. Why? Because I'm saying this, guys, because this is my biggest prediction I'm thinking of. Because Eddie Kingston is great, but here's my problem with the guy. He has a lot of charisma, a lot of talent, but he doesn't do anything. And the smart thing, I would have took my title shot, waited till Full Gear, did a triple threat for the belt because that makes a lot of sense, or do it on the anniversary show to kind of see what can happen. And now we kind of got Mox in the situation. We really kind of have the MJF him joining a faction thing. And I'm thinking he's going to want to go after the Inner Circle because Chris is there and they want to rule the Inner Circle, but he wants to change it into like something like MJF Circle or something like that, or the change the name to something. Because, like I said, it works. It works with me, but I'm trying to put it in my mind a little bit because, see, Chris Jericho and MJF, as much as they like each other, I can see that they don't like each other. We're going to get a confrontation between those two tonight as well because I'm thinking that's going to end up because the Inner Circle is not doing nothing. I mean, Santana and Ortiz are not doing anything. Best friends are doing great. We got Orange Cassidy. We probably gonna get another match from him. He's probably gonna want to go after the main title because I'm pretty sure he's gonna want one. Because they're doing a lot with him, which is great. And I kind of want the Inner Circle to kind of do something. Brody's probably still mad at Cole. Cole's probably gonna end up showing up for that match. And the thing is, Cole is a great guy, but he just doesn't fit the Dark Order. And I'm hoping that Cody and him and Brody Lee kind of have a war or a fight or just a straight out bloody war, because I'm thinking we're getting that at Full Gear, because I know we're getting that match at Full Gear anyway in December. I mean November we're getting it, because here's my thing, guys. It's not like I don't hate, I love Brody Lee. I just don't want the title off him just yet. Like, I want somebody to take it off him, but just not Cody. I don't mind Dustin Rhodes. I don't even mind Orange Cassidy or even Jake Hager to do it. But I just, Cody, him being a champion, and it's just getting old. Him being the babyface champion, it just feels like the TNT title is like a TV title for WCW, and you got Johnny B. Bad facing like Stevie Ray, or you got Johnny B. Bad facing Alex Wright, or Scott Norton, or The Wall, or Bubba Rogers. Just like all these dudes that wanted to hold that belt. Even Rick Rude from time to time. That's my gut to this, because I'm thinking, like I said, I think, because I'm thinking that's what it's gonna do. Because here's the thing, you need Cody to kind of have something to do. And the thing is, he's not gonna go back into the Elite with Kenny and the Young Bucks, because he's gonna wonder what happened to all of them. He's gonna end up wondering. And this is the thing too, because you got, and I like Tony Khan trying to do something, and then you got FTR. They're probably gonna do another promo, because I'm guessing they're probably gonna do another promo tonight, talking about how how they have the advantage, how they're gonna give somebody a title shot, which is fine. But here's my thing: FTR is kind of like the Nasty Boys in WCW. They're just there to have the belts, but they're not really defending them against anybody. I mean, their tag team division is great, but the people they should be defending it is probably against Jungle Express, because if Jungle Express wins, they should be getting a title shot at Full Gear, because they're probably like number 3 or number 2 in the tag team rankings, because I haven't really seen Dark Order has been winning, because they haven't really been winning. They haven't. Because the thing is, Brody Lee's been kind of carrying. That's the only reason they're such a force, because of Brody Lee and Anna Jay. Because it's like they're not really doing anything. And the thing is that he's got that belt, and this thing with the TNT title that I'm kind of thinking, as like back to my original statement. I just think FTR needs to defend those belts. They should be defending them every Wednesday, which really kind of bugs me, and defend them on Dark as well if they can. But I'm just saying, because you guys got you got SCU. You got SCU. You got TH2. You got them. You got Private Party. You got the Lucha Brothers. You have them, and you literally have Santana and Ortiz, and you got Best Friends. So you got a lot of guys that could actually do a little bit better, or actually kind of get that title, or just defend those titles, because Private Party should be getting title shots, and they should be, like, I don't want them to go on a heel thing, like I said, guys. I think that Chris Jericho is going to end up, like, Matt's probably going to take on all the Inner Circle. He's probably going to fight Sammy again, because they're going to have that rivalry is probably going to end up happening. They're probably going to end up having another match tonight, because I'm pretty sure Sammy's not taking that loss from he's not taking that loss from the last AEW pay-per-view that we saw that he took the table. He's not taking it. So like I said, we know that he's not going to take that very well. And I'm pretty sure if my hunch is correct, guys, tonight, I'm telling you this is not a split. This is just a prediction. I'm just telling you guys. And I'm pretty sure tonight we're gonna get a lot of stuff. Like AEW and NXT tonight are gonna give us so much, and I'm telling you guys, I wouldn't be surprised that Finn attacks Kyle before TakeOver. Like just to get him injured enough, that way he's not at 100%. But that's my prediction for NXT. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.